Alright guys, so I've been, you can see there's all ice here. I have been shoveling for 4 days, as much as I could, all that I could do, you know what I mean? And I got stuck between my driveway and the street, and I had to dig more just to get myself back in the driveway. So I really fucked up my back, and I'm going to show you how much ice is here. And that, it was as good as I could do back here, because it's sheer ice now, solid rock ice, because we're in the negatives right now. Street looks pretty good, but that asshole parked in the street, so the plows couldn't get far enough towards the curb. So for me to back out, I would hit that, and there's a sign right there that says no parking when road is snow covered. Moron. But the street is a disaster, because the piles are everywhere, and of course it is a dead end. So Smarty is covered. There's ice up there that I can't reach, that I cannot get off. It's stuck solid to the car. So getting out is really, really tough. And when I got stuck in the street, I texted my neighbor and said, "Can you help me?" Because he's a young guy. But he slipped a disc in his back Sunday, the day of the storm, doing all of his own shoveling. So he was a mess. I'm a mess. I can't shovel anymore. You can't shovel because it's rock solid. But so that's where we're at, and I'm having a very bad back pain. That's why I couldn't go by Craig's today. I'm afraid to pull out over that and not be able to get back in, because I was not able to make a little how do you call it, curve, like a little. I wanted to shovel that more to make it easier for me to get in from this way, but it's rock solid now, so I can't do it, and my back won't allow it. And Bongo left me a present right there. Bongo's the big dog across the street. Unbelievable. This is horrifying. And we were supposed to there's a nor'easter coming. Look how beautiful the sky is today, though. We're supposed to get a nor'easter this Sunday, but thank God it's staying out to sea. Thank God, because I can't take one more snowflake this year. I can't do this again. And with the temperatures as they are, none of this is going to melt. None of it. Anytime soon, you know. So normally we get a storm, you shovel a little bit, and the sun and the temperature melt it down. Not this time. Hi guys, happy Friday. It is horribly below zero here, and I spent 4 days trying to shovel out. I'm not even supposed to shovel, but I spent 4 days trying to shovel, you know, and it was horrifying. It was absolute. I thought I was going to die. I really did. And of course I did mess up my back really bad. So I was not able to go by Craig's today, and I was not able to, you know, see Joe for his birthday. And Joe's birthday is tomorrow. So we'll have to do his birthday next week. It's all we can do. Hopefully this crap will melt. But we are in, like I said, sub-zero. We're below zero. And all over the country, on the news, they're talking about the tri-state area trying desperately to dig out. And because my cousin is in Florida, and she said that she had 29 degrees. And you know, 29 degrees for a Floridian is really cold. You know, even if she grew up here, she's been in Florida for 40 years, so there's no way she's adapting to 29 degrees. And she said that her news is saying, you know, how we can't dig out because in the tri-state area, because of the ice, of the freezing temperatures, and it's true. I mean, I tried. I did whatever I could, a little bit each day, but each day it got more and more frozen, so I couldn't finish. I can't finish the end of my driveway. It's rock solid. So here we are, right? I really wanted to give Joe his present today because I'm really excited to give it to him. I think he's going to love it. But anyway, I'll see him next week. And today I want to do something unique. Something very different. A lot of people may not even collect these, but I have 10-inch records here. I have 10-inch new records. I have shelves of 40s and 50s 10-inch records, and I have 5,078s. But this is new 10-inch vinyl, and I'm going to share that with you today. And if you guys, any of you guys in the VC have 10-inch vinyl, show it, because it's really a cool format. And I don't know, let's just get into it. We have Bad Days by the Flaming Lips. I think this is color vinyl. It is. It's green. It's like very cool. I love the Flaming Lips. We have Rob Zombie. Well, everybody's effing in a UFO. Really crazy. But the cool thing, you know, Rob Zombie is a record collector also, and he does some pretty cool things with his records, and this one starts from the inside out, so that's kind of cool, right? The Flaming Lips, Brainville, very, very cool. Frank Zappa, Peaches and Regalia. Oh my god, picture disc, Peaches and Regalia, one of my favorite Frank Zappa songs of all time. I'm going to show you my Zappa collection at some point, and I did in a live once, and it's still posted here on YouTube, but I want to do it, you know, with us. And Peaches and Regalia is such an amazingly beautiful song. This has Peaches and Regalia, the rhythm track mix, and then the mono single master. Very, very cool. And it is a picture disc, so. And you know, I've been a Zappa freak for all of my life. All of my life. The guy was a friggin' genius. Alright. We have Einar Selvik, Snake Pit Poetry. This is so amazingly beautiful. It is Viking music, okay? It's real Viking music by a Scandinavian artist, and it is remarkable. These are things that they were putting out, I believe, on Record Store Day, and this one is David Bowie. They're made to look like old 78s, but this is David Bowie. It's hard to read, the label. David Bowie doing "'Tis a Pity She Was a Whore," And a couple of other things. Maybe it's easier to read the back. She. There's a song called She. It's just a beautiful thing that they were doing these things that look just like Columbia 78. It's really beautiful. All right, MC5 Power Trip. The great MC5. Really fun. Elvez doing a lad from Spain. This is a play on Aladdin Sane, and it's really weird. It's really weird, and it's really cool. And I have played this in podcasts. We have 20th Century Boy. We have Taking Care of Business. We have Chihuahua. C, I'm a Low Rider. Rock and Roll Suicide. Okay, just so bizarre. If anybody knows about this, probably Vinyl Richie does, but it was just so cool. I had to grab it. The George Hatcher Band. Have Band Will Travel. This is a British thing. 10-inch EP. British generic rock band, you know. The great Bobby Steele, my friend Bobby Steele. And he was doing like weird covers on this. Hello Mary Lou. I'm going to sit down and write myself a letter, Runaway. You know, he was doing covers on this, and it was very interesting. Especially for a Misfits punk rocker, right? So I'm having Stella Artois because this is basically my painkiller for my back. Okay. It does help. It does help. Alpha Stone, stereophonic pop art music. Beautiful stuff. We got the Insect Surfers. We have Johnny Thunders, 1978. This has Daddy Rolling Stone, New York, London Boys Hurtin'. The great Johnny Thunders. I met Johnny in the city many, many times. But one night he got me and my friend into a show for free. And back in the late 70s, when somebody got you into a New York club for free, it was a big deal because you could you'd have more money to buy more brews, you know. So Johnny did that for us. This is the Mickey Mouse Club 10-inch. This is Mickey Mouse Club March. And the Mickey Mouse Club Alma Mater is a beautiful thing. I remember Peter was really upset that he didn't get to grab this. But I have it original, and I have this record store day thing. We have the Fiends. Very fun. You know, kind of like horror, psychobilly. This is very, very cool. This is the Claypool Lennon Delirium. So this is Les Claypool and Julian Lennon. I think it was Julian. Was it Julian? Sean. Les Claypool and Sean Lennon doing some amazing stuff together. And what's on here is the Court of the Crimson King. Okay. And Astronomy Domine. So there were two amazing covers on here, and this is very, very good. If you've never heard it, I guarantee you will love it. We have Ozzy Osbourne and Motorhead doing Hellraiser. I mean, two icons right there on the cover, right? So beautiful. Unbelievable. We got Nina Hagen Band, Superboy, African Reggae, and Wir lieben immer noch. The great and very unique Nina Hagen. Always loved her. Joey Ramone, Christmas Spirit. This is so great. And I've played it in podcasts because He does. Merry Christmas. I don't want to fight tonight. And Spirit in My House. And Christmas, baby, please come home. Don't worry about me. And What a Wonderful World. I mean, seriously. Here's another Rob Zombie. This is Dead City Radio. And the New Gods of Supertown. And this is also one that starts inside out. Just so cool that Rob was doing that. Rob Zombie, Teenage Nosferatu Pussy. Really, it's raw. I love Rob Zombie. I'm a huge fan of his films. I love his music. I think he's brilliant, you know. I don't know. Craig said that he felt that Rob was copying old movies too much. And I said, no, 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 no. He's putting his own spin on everything. And he is very creative and has a very good eye. Because if any of you guys saw The Devil's Rejects, he wasn't copying anything. That is Rob's, you know. So I love him. I think he's amazing. All right, we have Garbage and the Screaming Females. Or Garbage by the Screaming Females. And this has Because the Night, the Patti Smith song. The Patti Smith, Bruce Springsteen song. And Automatic System Habit and Love Like Suicide. Great thing. I think that Raymond gave me this. I'm pretty sure he did. All right. This is very interesting. This is Iggy Pop and Yoko Ono on the Chimera label. I believe the Chimera label does belong to Sean Lennon. And just an amazing thing. Waiting for the D Train. I'm Going Away Smiling. One-sided 10-inch Iggy Pop and Yoko. Very, very interesting piece. I have my original 10-inch Joe Jackson Look Sharp 2-record set. Still, the pin is still there. You know, if you ever find the 10-inch, the pin is always gone. But yeah, this is my original, and my pin is still there. I love Joe Jackson. We got the Marshmallow Ghosts, the Haunted and the Haunters. Sunrise, Sunset. Beautiful stuff. I love the Marshmallow Ghosts. If you've never heard them, check them out because they're really, really interesting. Some Painkiller, guys. I'm sitting right in front of the heat here, and it makes my back feel a little bit better. All right, we have the Lost Episodes of Les Baxter. This is a Dionysus 10-inch remastered from recently rediscovered 15 IPS tapes in full monophonic high fidelity. Wow, right? So cool. And here we have Ema Sumac and Les on the cover. Very, very cool. And of course, Lee Joseph, Dionysus. Beautiful stuff. Okay, this is Dance Party With, and the tune is This Bike is a Pipe Bomb. Really cool stuff. Really obscure, weird shit from Canada. We have, I forget. Oh yeah, Blackberry Smoke, Wood, Wire, and Roses. Wood, Wine, Wire. Wood, Wire, Roses. Interesting piece. It was kind of like country-ish, but rock-ish, and it's an interesting record. New York Dolls. New York Tapes, 72-73. Remember, these are 10-inch records, not 12-inch LPs. So it's really cool, you know. All right, here we have Frank Zappa, Rollo. You know, I'm a huge Zappa fan. And this one is clear vinyl. Very, very, very cool. I love Zappa, Rollo, and Portland Improvisation. Very cool thing. Okay, we have the Deadbeats doing Kill the Hippies. So fun. Also includes Final Ride and Deadbeat and Let's Shoot Maria. Very fun. Very cool. This one is Mother Earth. Also a very cool vinyl. Mother Earth, One More Astronaut. It's like it's kind of like clear vinyl, but it has like an aqua kind of color to it. Okay, and next we have Jaw Wobble, Merry-Go-Round. Jaw Wobble, of course, from Public Image Limited. Love him also. And there's a great thing. We got Les Paul and Mary Ford. This was a Record Store Day thing. It's a Christmas one, and you could get green or red vinyl. And I got green, and I was happy because that's my favorite color. Jingle Bells, White Christmas, Santa Claus is Coming to Town, Silent Night, Rudolph, and Jungle Bells, which was really, really a good one. So, very, very cool. We have G.G. Allen's Brothers Band, the Murder Junkies. Merle Allen. This is his 10-inch here. And he's great. I love him. I met him on Facebook, I think. And I bought one of his jackets, one of his serial killer jackets that he was creating. And they're beautiful and so unique. But just that it was Merle doing it, you know. I was very, very happy to have one. So that's the Murder Junkies. This one is the New Barbarians. They offer nothing more than ear-to-ear violence. And the New Barbarians were like some of the Stones. It was Keith and Ron Wood, I believe. So very, very cool. Okay, we got the Rolling Stones. Ride 'em on down. Very, very cool. I think this is on color vinyl too. Yep, beautiful blue vinyl. And finally, we have my favorite band of all time, Black Market Clash. The Clash. Joe Strummer, the God, just an amazing artist. This has Capital Radio 1, The Prisoner, Pressure Drop, Cheat, City of the Dead, Time is Tight, Bank Robber, Armageddon Time, and Justice Tonight. Amazing stuff. So that is the new 10-inch stuff. I haven't bought a 10-inch record in years. So these have been collected over time, but I have tons of late 40s, early 50s, 10-inch, you know, before the LP format. And I have shelves and shelves of them. There are things that I have to go through and get rid of some of them because it was just interesting to me at the time, but I don't really play them, you know what I mean? So I guess that's about it, guys. Hopefully my back gets better soon. This helps a little bit. But and the heat coming off of this little electric heater is really helping my back a lot. But so I'm thinking about what to do next. I might do my Blues 78s. You know, you guys let me know what you want to see next, because I got a lot of crap. And like I said, I might go cube by cube over time because the winter's here and we're stuck in the house. And what can you do, you know, when you're stuck in the house but play music? Because it makes us happy. And I don't know, I just love my music. And I know you guys do too. So anyway, that's it for me. Have a magical, mystical, musical Friday. Comment, subscribe, spread that love. If you want to buy me a brew, link will be below. And I thank you guys that have bought me brews. Thank you so much. Actually, you guys were responsible for the brews I got right here. So I'm really appreciative of that. And if you're in this storm also, because it goes from Florida, Alabama, all the way up the coast. I mean, most of the country is under a freeze watch. And if you're in this storm, just get your records out, show them on YouTube, or put them on the turntable. It's all we can do. It's horrifying. So anyway, guys, that's it for me. I will see you all next time. I love you all so very, very much. And thank you for being there. Salute.